Alright people, Catfish Dave here. Just kind of going for broke tonight. Very unsuccessful getting skipjack today. I hooked 3. I only landed 1 little 10-incher. I'm going to get 2 baits off it. Mostly I'm using gizzard shad, so I started off with a skipjack head on 1, but that's all I got. The other rod's got gizzard shad. I even downsized the hook to the 8/0 Team Catfish on the one with the gizzard shad. I'm at Ladd Landing, which is in Kingston, Tennessee. It's where the Clinch River, Emory River meet together in the Watts Bar portion of the Tennessee River. Now, this is probably the most inconsistent place I've ever fished in my life. Due to the fact I have gizzard shad, I don't have much faith in Fort Loudon in gizzard shad. I'm usually going to get dinked. I have caught nicer fish in this Clinch River section on gizzard shad. So, since I've got mostly gizzard shad, I'm fishing the Clinch River section. And like I say, this place is really inconsistent. You can sit here night after night without nothing. The biggest fish I ever actually landed on gizzard shad I caught at this spot in January. It's a hit or miss place. I've just got gizzard shad. I'm gonna give it a shot. The potential for a big fish is here. It is possible, it can happen. I hit really deep water with both those casts. There is some structure things going on around here. Supposedly there's a submerged bridge out there, according to the Navyonics. How true that is, I don't know, but supposedly there's one out there. This is known as the old ferry, and I guess there was a ferry that used to launch here, and maybe that's what they're calling a sunken bridge, is the old ferry dock. I don't know. I'd say 8 out of 10 trips here, you're going to have a bad night, but you can have a good night here. You can hook a giant here. I've done it. Ladd Landing, a lot of the places I fish, I typically get strictly blues with occasional stripers. This is one of those places that could put you on a bonus flathead. The water is cold, but it's not too cold to catch a cut bait flathead. Live bait bite probably ain't happening on flatheads right now, but the cut bait bite could still happen. So a flathead is possible. There we go. That was a light biting fish. Wouldn't surprise me if that's a flathead. Oh man. He had me hung on that ledge for a minute. I thought he popped off or cut me, but he didn't. He come up over it. Feels like a flathead. Definitely feels like a flathead. Pretty good fish. It's a good looking flathead. Ah! Woo! Good looking flathead. I knew I could get a flathead out here. Good looking flathead. Yeah. Woo! Check that out. Good looking flathead. I had that fresh gizzard shad, and that's one thing that gizzard shad will do. Might not get you many big blues in most places around here, but a flathead feeding up for winter, we'll grab it in a second. That's a nice flathead. I'm gonna grab a picture of him. I'll take that flathead right there, limited on bait, and ain't gonna see too many more for winter, so I'll definitely take that flathead. Like I say, that's one of the reasons I came here, due to the type of bait I had. Like I say, this can put you on a possible flathead here. This place can give you a good night or a bad. So far, it's done me right. Woo! Yeah. He's ready to go. I don't like the condition of that bait. I'm gonna cut me a fresh head. It's the reason I like to use heavy mono. I hooked that fish deep, and I'm pulling him up a sharp ledge. I even felt it just totally hang once and stop. I'm like, oh no. Then I felt it pop. I thought he cut my line, but he come up over the ledge. I knew it was a flathead almost by the bite. That's why I went ahead and picked it up. I didn't expect him to take off like a blue. I just seen that little bit of, I said, yeah, there's a good shot, it's a flathead. And as soon as I felt the fight, I knew it was a flatty. They got a different fight than a blue. That's all we get. That's a successful trip to me. Off the bank, hey, I'll take it. Yeah, the old dinks have found me. Temperature's dropping good. It was 31 when I started fishing for skipjack this morning. That's a nice fish right there. I got the truck running, let me shut it off. piece of skipjack. The way he hit, I thought it was a striper. Just an aggressive old blue cat. Alright people, I'm not feeling the gizzard shad no more. That's all I got left. I felt a little better when I had both kinds of bait here. I was limited on bait. I kind of went for broke, you know. I'm like, well, I've got mostly gizzard shad. Where should I go? And I remembered back from my past that fish seem to hit gizzard shad over in this section of the river better than they did over in Fort Loudon. I also knew there was flatheads in the area. Like I say, there is some structure out here. Supposedly some kind of submerged bridge of some kind. I've caught flatheads here plenty of times before, and I'd seen guys on Facebook posting flatheads they were catching deep in the channel on fresh gizzard shad. I kind of made the choice to come here. It worked out. I did end up with a nice flathead on video. I went for broke. It paid off with another decent flathead on video this year. Plus y'all learned about another public location. Like I say, I'm at Ladd Landing. A lot of my places are seasonal. This is a place you could catch a fish, a good fish, year-round. It's very unpredictable. It's very inconsistent. 8 out of 10 trips you might sit here with nothing. It's another place, another video. It's Catfish Dave signing out.